The white team's a little frustrated right now. Plays the ball a little fast. It's going to go out of bounds, so now he kicks it. So let's go back and look at that. You'll see that he kicks it after it's already out of bounds. I'm going the wrong way. There we go. And so here comes the ball. It's out of bounds right now, and so what's he do? But he kicks it. Why does he kick it? Well, he kicks it because he's got to buy himself some time, because all these other folks are going to be coming down, and he needs to give his defense time to catch up. So if we would have picked up on that, maybe the assistant referee could have told you that, or maybe you would have just noticed that and you could have dealt with that. I'm not saying a card, but I mean, let him know that you know what he just did and not to do it again. So continue. I went to get the ball, that's why the camera went silly. So then we have this happen. And I'll show it in full speed. Okay, and so let's see how many people in the group can see how many potential red cards were just there. And so now I'll go ahead and rewind it back and show it in slow-mo. Okay, and here's the same thing in slow motion. Okay, did you see that? So let's take a look frame by frame here. Yes, he kicks the ball. Look where he's kicking the ball. He's kicking the ball, and the upper half of the ball is where his foot's hitting the ball. So his foot's going to naturally go over the top of it, and he's going to kick it through this guy. So, and look, and you see what ends up happening. He ends up kicking this guy straight in the shin. And that's what made that big loud noise that we heard just a moment ago. And this is what I'm talking about right here. So you look, ow. And so as soon as that happens, then this happens. You see where that teammate of number 6, the guy's number on the blue and white team is actually going to be number 10, we'll see in just a moment. And you see this happening? Talking about right here. Well, I'm trying to move it, but I'm not real good with that. But look right in this area. And he tries to stomp on number 13's foot, and he misses. 13 pulls his foot up out of the way. Number 5 sees that on the white team. He's not happy. Number 6 doesn't know he's done it on his behalf yet, and you are coming in, so you were not far from it. And so now this confrontation ensues where you've got a bunch of people. 5's ticked. That's why 5 just pushed 10. That's why he did that, because he saw that stomp just take place. And then more people are getting involved. So as soon as we have the 3rd man in, the 4th man's on his way, that's when our assistant referee should start coming on the field. And nobody's there yet. Nobody's even on the way yet. Number 9, who just joined us, this fella, this guy just joined us, and he saw what number 10 did. So now he pushes him away. 5 still ticked at 10, so he's still pushing him. That's why 21's trying to get between the two of them. And look at number 9 on the white team's hand. It's up here. It's right up there. Watch in that area. Because now, and you're in the middle dealing with all this, and bam, he smacks him in the face. And you just happen to be turned to look that way, bam, you see the smack. So now, smart move, putting your back to the victim and getting the victim out of there. You point at the guy so you remember it. Now, the assistant referee starts to come in. The other assistant referee on the far side of the field is still walking. Still walk. In fact, they're both walking. This whole time, you're telling everybody to walk away, move away, but they don't know where away is. You might consider telling the white team, since their penalty area that they defend is so nearby, you might tell them to go into their penalty area, and the blue and red team to go in the center circle, so that way there are specific places they know to go, and that way you can hold people accountable for not moving in that direction. So the assistant referee on the far side, now once all that's happened, now he starts to come in. Now you've just told them where to go, so watch what happens. Watch what happens as soon as you say, guys, and you point at the penalty area. Now look what they do. Look what naturally starts to happen. They start to go that way, and the other team starts to go the other way. That also took place at the same time AR2 finally made it on scene. So this would be an opportunity for both the referee and AR1 to have a conversation as to what they saw. If there's any doubt as to whether or not something extra occurred. You're already standing right next to each other. Perfect opportunity to have that talk. So you get number 10 for coming in with the stomp. That's number 10 on the blue and white team. You got a yellow card. I'm not sure if you just didn't see it well or what the case was there. So then number 9 got sent off from the white team for the smack to the face. But the guy that never got punished or even spoken with up to this point is number 13, who committed the initial foul where he went over the ball and really kicked the player in the leg pretty hard. So 13 doesn't get dealt with, and the game subsequently gets restarted.